Eagles fans, how we feeling? How we feeling? The Detroit Lions walking into the link, feeling high and mighty, and walking out of the link thinking to themselves, is Jared Goff really the guy? What are the holes in this offense? As yet again, the Philadelphia Eagles defense makes another quarterback look extremely mediocre. Last week against the Packers, this week against the Lions, back to back. Jordan Love, Jared Goff looking like Justin Fields. Back to back weeks. In fact, the only quarterback that has actually performed against this Philadelphia Eagles defense has been Baker Mayfield, passing for 272 yards. Even Matt Stafford only goes for 196 pass yards against this defense. Jalen Phillips really has shored things up on this front line. Goodness gracious, we are getting after it. We are pursuing the ball at a high level. This team is ready to go. It's the offense that still needs to catch up. Last night, offensively, not the best game. Not the best game at all. Jalen Hurts, 14 for 28. The one thing I did like, we ran the ball 26 times, 83 yards, still under 4 yards per carry, but the running game didn't seem so awful, right? It didn't seem so bad last night. But this defense, to me, is the story of this season so far and the identity of this team. This is the best the Eagles defense has looked in over 20 years. The best this Eagles defense has looked in over 20 years. But unfortunately, nobody's talking about the defense this year. No one's talking about the offense this morning. What they're talking about is the pass interference call late in the fourth quarter on the final drive against A.J. Brown, called on the Detroit Lions. And who else to bring you the complaint department other than one Cam Newton? Let's hear it, Cam.
Absolutely. I mean, as you see this type of game unfold, you know that it's going to come down to an epic finish. Well, we were robbed for that because what happened to physicality in letting them play, ref? Well, we didn't see that. The ref made it about himself and said, hey, was it touchy? Yes. But was it that type of game? Absolutely. This was a defensive-esque game. We knew it was going to be chippy. We knew it was going to come down to, some type of heroics at the end. And from the fans' perspective, we were robbed from that. A pass interference to give a potential opportunity to make all his wrongs right in Jared Goff. No, he doesn't get that. And it's disappointing to see that happen. And I must say, should that have been under review, I would have loved to see somebody kind of overthrow and say, like, no, that wasn't a necessary, pass interference, and we cannot end the game on these type of circumstances. But it happened.
Uh-oh. This is my response to Cam Newton here when I saw this. Follow me on Twitter if you guys haven't followed me on Twitter yet. Eagles defense was beating shit down Jared Goff's leg all game. Nobody was expecting an epic finish. Nobody was expecting an epic finish. To think Jared Goff, who looked like Justin Fields all game, would simply lead the Lions to a game-tying drive at that point in the game is laughable. Amon-Ra St. Brown. You guys know how many catches Quinyon Mitchell held Amon-Ra St. Brown to? Zero. Zero catches. His 2 receptions were on the other guy. Quinyon Mitchell locked this team up. This front seven, Jared Goff looked like Justin Fields, like I said. The running game, 12 carries, 39 yards. Jared Goff, 14 for 37, folks. Thought Jalen Hurts had a bad game, 14 for 28. Jared Goff completed the same amount of passes as Jalen Hurts and threw the ball 9 more times. 37% completion. In fact, I was talking about it on Let's Go Philly Sports every Sunday at 11 o'clock, me and Let's Go Philly Sports. do a live stream. We're going live today at 5 p.m., by the way. Let's Go Philly Sports Channel. Jared Goff, under duress, is a 52 completion percentage quarterback. As soon as I knew those stats, I knew they weren't going to win this game. As soon as you look up, how does Jared Goff perform against pressure? Oh, he's a 52% guy. This is gonna be a wrap. Vic Fangio. Jared Goff has won what? One game against a Vic Fangio defense? Cam, I understand. You don't like Jalen. I get it. But the referees, whether you guys think it was a bad call or not a bad call, would I have made that call personally? No. I wouldn't have made that call personally. However, that call didn't rob the fans of anything. That call robbed nobody. It robbed us of our time. If anything, it robbed us of our time. The 12 seconds it took for the referee to come out to center field and defensive pass interference, blah, 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 blah. It robbed us of that time. That's 25 seconds I won't get back. But it didn't rob us of any epic finish. Dude, Cam, come on. Come on, man. No, what are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? And Eagles fans are letting Cam Newton have it. Cam Newton have it. Shut the F up. No one cared when we got robbed on a Super Bowl on a PI call, and now we are supposed to care about a Week 11 game. Fuck out of here. Damn. As a Panthers fan, I was robbed of a Super Bowl because you didn't dive on your fumble. 0-5 on fourth down, and you want to come on here acting like the difference was a ticky-tack defensive pass interference. That's my point. This game, as bad as the Eagles' offense looked at times, it didn't look that great. I got to be honest. This defense was so lights out, nobody thought the Lions were going to win this game. You see how this defense is it's like, it's over, man. It's over. It's just a matter of time until there's another interception, until there's a forced fumble, until the Eagles just lock them up on fourth down yet again. I mean, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? To make it about the defensive pass interference, I'd much rather them talk about the offense today. But to act like a defensive pass interference is the reason why the Lions lost that game. The Lions lost that game because the Eagles' defense is amazing. Let's be honest here. The Lions lost that game because the Eagles' defense is locked down. All three levels. All three levels. The line, the linebackers, the secondary, locked down. Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis, you think they're outside having a block party somewhere with the amount of swatted balls that they had. Every time I'm looking up, Jalen Carter swatted a pass. Every time I'm looking up, Jordan Davis batting the ball. So what about all the opportunities the Lions had on third and fourth down and missed? Talk about that. Cam saying the Eagles will be exposed and being wrong and turning around and blaming the refs is so on par for him as a person. It's crazy. It's crazy. Again,
absolutely.
Not the best offensive game. I need to see something from the Eagles offense because if they don't put up numbers against the Dallas Cowboys, I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna have a little bit of a different tone about the offense. But man, the fact that we're chalking this up to a DPI is nasty work. Like the video, comment, subscribe. See you later. Peace.